I don't know if anyone's still up, but welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I am Ethan Van Sciver in a great big hotel room. You can see me, you see my silhouette. Look at my head. You can see the top of my head. I don't know. I don't know about the top of my head. Yeah, I'm in Arkansas. I've never been to Arkansas. I'm here with the Brightwisers. They're not here. They're not sleeping in my room. But you know who is? Mark Pellegrini. Mark Pellegrini. Writer Mark Pellegrini is across the hall. He's right over there. He's right over there. Mark Pellegrini. It's a big, huge hotel room. Well, that's what happens. That's how you get treated when you're a great big gigantic comic book star. That's how you get treated when you're a big YouTube star. When you're a YouTube sensation, you get enormous hotel rooms. Look at this. This is like Rear Window. This is like Rear Window. I can sit on the balcony with my broken leg, and I can watch people. I can see what they're up to. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Let me just make sure the neighborhood's okay. God, all right. So the Brightwisers left Ray on my bed. No, the droid is not for sale. All right, hold on. I gotta have peace. You're gonna hear me glug. You're gonna hear it. Okay. Big stuff is going on, guys. Big stuff. Ugh. Let's look at the ceiling. This will be like you're lying in bed with me. I know a lot of you fantasize about that. You'd be right here on this pillow. Yeah, lying in bed with me. Love you guys too. The comic book industry is a living hell. It's a hellhole. It's full of horrible people. And something needs to be done about it. And that's what we're doing right now. And it didn't get weird. It didn't get weird just because I said, what? Just because I said this pillow was for you, and you could, yeah, yeah. I finally made it to my destination. All right, look. Here's what happened. I woke up at 5 a.m. I did my live stream. No, I made a video first. And I went to the airport in Philadelphia. I'm taking off my socks. I don't really care. I'm taking off my socks. If you see my feet, that's okay. That's okay if you see my feet. I'm not going to show you my feet. No, I'm not drunk at all. I was drunk, but I'm not now. I just got off the airplane. My feet do not stink. All right, look. Oh, by the way, the Brightwisers are so great. Look at this. Nice little gift basket for Ava. It has a chicken and a frog in it. Why? Why would it have a chicken and a frog in it? You know why. You know why it has a chicken and a frog. Red Rooster and Cyber Frog. No. I don't want to see anything about Cecil. There's nothing about Cecil that I want to see. Where's my wallet? Oh, it's on. Okay. All right, look, guys. Ugh. Look at the door here. Yeah, that was horrible. Here's what happened. I went to Chicago. Chicago was supposed to take me to Arkansas, to Fayetteville. Fayetteville, they canceled 3 flights in a row for weather. And then they basically said, hey, well, there's one more flight at 7:50. We can get you on standby. Otherwise, you're going to go. I said, well, what about, how about maybe going home? How about a ticket back to Philadelphia? They said the next flight to Philadelphia is tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I said, oh, Jesus Christ. So I called Andrea and I said, well, I don't know. I think I just wasted like a whole lot of money because I can't, I don't think I'm going to get to go to Fayetteville. So I might be coming home, but I'm going to have to spend the night here in the airport. And she was like, oh my gosh, oh no. But she, Andrea was cool. She kind of pushed me to do this. She said, you need to do this. You need to do this. There's an opportunity here, a big opportunity here that you guys are going to be pretty impressed about. Anyway, I took my ticket, my standby ticket, and I went to the United Lounge to go record a video for you guys, do a live stream. And as I was checking in, they're like, it's $59 just for the day. I said, okay. So I paid the $59, but she's like, I don't see your ticket here. I said, that's because it's a standby. She's like, oh, the computer doesn't understand a standby ticket. So she was scrolling through the computer. And then she said, oh my God, a seat just opened up on this flight. And she's like, I'm trying to get it for you. She's like, it just opened up right this second. And I said, that is God. That is God right there. That's God saying you've got to be in Fayetteville. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. How many cool things are happening here. Why am I'm filming something. You know how I am. I could film my face, but people are like, I don't want to look at your face. So I'm like, oh, okay. You don't have to look at my face. So a seat opened up for the 7:50 flight. I was going to get to go to Fayetteville. Now, I went over, first of all, I got thoroughly inebriated because the alcohol was free. Drinks were free in the club. Well, you paid $59, so of course they're free. I started drinking. And then I walked down to the B terminal, which was a little way. I kind of sobered up along the way and sat down and waited. And I waited and I waited. And finally we got on the plane at 9 o'clock. We got on the plane at 9 o'clock. And then we sat on the tarmac for an hour. And by the way, I don't usually complain about this because I don't want to complain. I don't want to say bad things about people. I don't want to say bad things about people. Cecil, what about Cecil? Invite Cecil to what? I can't invite Cecil. I can't. I'm on my iPhone. In order to invite Cecil in, I'd need to be on my laptop computer and send him a link. I don't have that going on right now. This is just a little live stream. Yeah, sorry. Cecil, you're invited, but I can't let you in. Just so that you know. What's your question? How many people have been killed in that room? So far, none, but the night's young. Hold on a second. Let me see. Read my super chats. All right, I will. Val Lincoln, thanks for $2. You're cucking Cecil's first stream, Uncle A. I didn't know that. Jimmy Burton, thanks for $5. Love you, Daddy. I didn't know Red Rooster was outside of Australia. JR, thanks for $2. Cecil broke his live stream cherry tonight. Good for him. What? You're saying that because I'm on, like, if you can go look at Cecil. You can go look at Cecil if you want. Yeah, I'm not trying to get in his way. I'm just trying to tell you what's going on here. I inspired Cecil. Uncle Ethan missed the best high council ever. Well, maybe it was good because I wasn't on it. What's going on? Cecil was horrifying. What? What? I'm reading what you guys are saying, and I don't understand. Yeah. You saw Cecil's face? Cecil showed us his mouth? Ew. Yeah, Doomcock. I heard a little bit of it. I listened to a little bit of the stream. It was pretty good. High Council was pretty good tonight. How did the turnout go? Did they get to 2,000? Did they get above 2,000? Oh my God, you guys are freaking out about Cecil. Doomclock. Yeah, Doomclock seemed pretty good. He was doing impressions when I heard him. And also, he brought out something good in Jeremy. I thought Jeremy was very good. Astro Walker, thanks for $2. Cecil looks like Leatherface. 1,800. You saw 1,800 people in there. There was over 2K. Yeah, we usually get over 2K when we're doing a high council. Good. Yeah, I missed it. I really missed it. I wanted to do it, but I just Doomcock sounded like he'd be a lot of fun. I really wanted to be a part of it. I just couldn't do it. And not only that, actually, I probably could have done it, but I was very drunk. I was very drunk at the time that the high council started. Bob Linkman, thank you for $2. Cecil gave us nightmares, and now you're depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed at all. I'm in my hotel room feeling pretty optimistic. Here's the thing. I got on the airplane Let's see. Chaos Risen, thanks for 4.99. Bro, because of you, I found Jawbreakers. Back both of you guys. Excited about the future. Glad you made it safe. Keep up the streams, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna do a stream with the Brightwisers, but we have to get up early tomorrow. We have to get up at 7:15 and go downstairs. We have meetings galore, guys. We have meetings galore. This is really, really enormous stuff. Very, very big stuff. It's very exciting. Yeah, I said I would be there. LOL. Well, I hope you're all in it. All right, so we got on this airplane. I sat next to the biggest woman. I don't want to talk bad about people who are overweight, like way overweight, but it was a tiny little school bus with wings, you know, the kind that have one seat on one side and two seats on the other. And like, she was so big. She was so big. And the problem was, I had a seat next to a kind of thin girl. And I was like, oh yeah. But it was the situation where they had been kind of split up, her and her husband. And her husband was like, will you trade seats with me? And I was like, no, I'm going to sit next to your wife the whole way. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Because, people have done that for me and Andrea all the time. So then he's like, okay, thanks. And I'm like, where's your seat? And he points me next to this. I mean, she was so big and oh my God. Like she took up all of her seat and 1/3 of mine. And I'm like, oh no. And this was going to be a bad flight. This was going to be a bad flight. And she smelled like sharp cheddar. The whole, she smelled so bad. Uh, and yeah, she smelled like sharp cheddar cheese. I'm not fat shaming at all. I'm not. It's not like I'm pointing her out. I'm not like showing you her photo. I'm just saying this is what happened. And when you're crammed into a tiny tube, and it is hot, and it was hot, and like the plane didn't lift off. It sat on the runway for an hour, and I was like she creaked, like my body was crimped in a way that like it hurt my innards and my ribs, like because she took up. It was awful. She took up 1/3 of my seat, and so I was kind of curled away there. And the other thing that I don't like, and I don't like this, I don't like when there's forced body contact. When you're forced to sit next to somebody and you can't, like I couldn't take my leg off of hers. I couldn't take my leg off. I was feeling her body the whole time. I was feeling her body the whole time. There's nothing I could do. It's like you're like, I don't want to be touching your leg, but I'm touching your. Thank God that I had pants on. Thank God that I had pants on. Yeah, but we got here safely, and I got here at like 12 o'clock, 12:30. Mitch and Elizabeth, great. I mean, great people. Met me at the airport. Mark Pellegrini is here. He's a writer, great writer, and we're like the Republican comics mafia right now. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let me see what you guys are saying. No, I didn't have any soy pants on. Yeah, I couldn't get my. Yeah, we were both uncomfortable. I knew she was uncomfortable feeling my thigh against hers, and I was certainly uncomfortable with my thigh against hers. I didn't want to have. No, stop telling me to go to sleep. I'm not done complaining. And I didn't want to have my thigh against hers at all. It's like one here. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like it. It did sound it. Well, it wasn't porn though. It wasn't porn. No, it wasn't porn. No kidding. I'm married. What do you think? I like this? I didn't like this at all. While I was on the plane on the runway, though, I made a porno video of Han Solo and Chewbacca in the shower. So that at least I got something done. At least I got something done. It's like, and I got it done. And I did. By the way, I didn't mind people looking. I could tell people were looking at me editing, like gay porn, and I didn't care. I was like, I don't really care what you guys think about this. I don't care what you think. I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna see if it transferred over to my iPad so I can show you. I don't know if it did, but might have. If it transferred over to my iPad, I can actually show you the gay porn that I made. It's very short. I mean, it's not very long. By the way, Scott Mendelson and I are talking. How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel weird in your heart? Me and Scott Mendelson chatting and learning about his family. I'm learning about Scott Mendelson's family. Why? I don't know. He's talking to me on Twitter. I'm talking back to him. And I'm just like, if you would just change that picture of yourself, things would be better. Like if you just change that picture into something more wholesome. I used the word wholesome. I thought that would maybe get through to him. If he was just like, you look like a monster. Scott Mendelson. No, not trash talk. Open dialogue. Open dialogue. Kindness. I'm not mean. It's like I didn't. I'm not mean at all. Like I didn't say anything mean. Let's see super chats here. Jerry C, thanks for $5. Can Rainbow Brute kick the crap out of the New Kids on the Block? I hated them. Well, why? You just want them to beat up the New Kids on the Block? For what reason? What did the New Kids do? New Kids on the Block didn't do anything to Rainbow Brute. Last comic book artist, it's Mitch. He says, haha, go to bed and zip it about our meetings. LOL. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to tell him everything, Mitch. Marcus Geiger, thanks for $2. You're a stand-up guy thinking of the 4S video. Chaos Risen, thanks for $1.99. Cyberfrog's reaction to that large individual. Well, this is something that Kyle just sent over to me. He just finished this. This is when Cyberfrog gets a nun stuck to his shoulder blades. He gets a nun stuck to it. Well, she's a nun kind of, but she's like a werebat nun. Like she's a nun that turned into a werebat, and then she accidentally gets stuck on his shoulder blades, and there goes her eyeball. I forgot that I drew that. That's not nice. Cyberfrog's like, what the? Look at him. He's like, oh. You don't want that to happen. You're like, oh. He did a good job of coloring that. He did a really good job of coloring that. I have to admit. I am pleased with it. I don't have a lot of complaints. He drew this. Here he is dodging. He dodged a nun. You grab a nun by the head. You throw it at Cyberfrog, and he dodges it. And then the problem is that the bear starts throwing too many nuns. And then Cyberfrog gets hurt, and he turns around, and that's when this happens. That is bad. You are Ivan. Thanks for $5. How do you feel now that you belong to the Mile Thigh Club? Oh my God, the Mile Thigh Club. That is genius. Thank you for that. That made me very happy. I don't feel good. I feel a little queasy. I feel a little weird. I feel a little weird about the whole situation. I feel like a little bit #MeToo. A little bit #MeToo right now. Yeah, a little bit #MeToo. I don't want you touching me. I don't want you touching me. Why can't people just keep their hands off of my body? Ladies, you know what I'm saying? Why can't ladies keep their hands off of my body? Big ladies on the airplane. Why can't they do that? Just leave me alone. Astral Walker, thanks for $2. Is Cyberfrog anti-Catholic? Yes, he is. Yes. See how I just said that right away? Anti-Catholic. Yeah, absolutely. Was it Susan Auger? As someone, she didn't have buck teeth, so I guess it wasn't Susan Auger. Yeah. I don't know. I can't find where's the porno video that I made? I'm waiting for it to transfer over, and it hasn't transferred over. What the hell? All right, I might just post it. I might just post it as its own video. How does that happen? How do I not? Yeah. What do you mean, why am I awake? I just got off an airplane. Of course I'm awake. Vile Delinquent, thanks for $2. Sounds like you needed a Japanese sky whaler. Stop. That's not nice. You don't learn that from your Uncle Ethan. You don't learn to talk like that from your Uncle Ethan at all. I don't talk like that. Cecil says he's drunk. I believe it. How good? Seriously, wait. EVS, are you surrounded by takeout boxes in your hotel room? Not yet. If I were here for a little bit longer, I would be. Paul Thayer, thanks for $1.99. Hey, Uncle Ethan, this better not be porn. No, it is, but I can't get it to you. It is porn, but I can't show it to you right now. And I want to. It's not like I'm not trying to. Yeah. DJ Ray, thanks for $4.99. Did your soy pants get ruined when Fatty touched your thigh? First of all, yeah, fatty is not a nice thing to say, and they were not soy pants. They're jeans. I'm wearing jeans. I'm not wearing soy pants today. Why am I still up? Because I watch the Cecil live stream. Why? I don't want to watch the Cecil live stream. I can't believe you guys wanted to watch the Cecil live stream. Well, unless he showed his face. If Cecil showed, I'm not allowed to show you though. Yeah, let's talk about Cecil like he's not here. If Cecil showed his face, then maybe I'd want to see it. But Cecil doesn't show his face. He showed his mouth. That's disturbing. That is deeply disturbing. Bagel Goose, thanks for $2. Soylent Gene. No. They're not. Yeah. Well, all right, guys. I mean, I can see the. Yeah, I have already seen Cecil's face. That's the whole thing. I know what it looks like. If I only saw part of his face, I would hate it even more. Angry Liquid, thanks for $5. So your thighs were touching. That's first base. You get her number? LOL. Just kidding. No, I didn't get her number. I didn't. I got off the airplane real quick. As soon as the plane landed and it went beep, like that, the little bell goes off. I stood up like a jack in the box. Travis Nelson, thanks for $10. Uncle Ethan, can you plug Chuck and Kelsey's Jungle Comics #1? No. I want this book funded, and it's struggling a little. Also, your airplane story sounds a little like porn. I'm not going to plug Chuck Dixon and Kelsey's Jungle Comics #1. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to plug it. It's on Kickstarter right now. I'm not telling people about it. I don't know how long it's been there. But it's Chuck Dixon. Dick's out for Dixon, except in this case. No, absolutely not. And my airplane story sounded like porn? Did it really? Well, you know what? I can tell any story and make it sound erotic. I can tell anything that I say, like any story that I tell, sounds erotic. Bagel Goose, thanks for $2. Cecil is mad cute. Yeah, yeah, okay. You could say that. I mean, you could say that if you only, I don't know. Honestly, if I saw just his mouth, I'd be disturbed. I would be a little disturbed. What part of you stood up like a jack in the box? All of me, Dave. No. It's not. You guys have filthy minds. Filthy minds. Wino Dixon promo. Because do not go over to Kickstarter and back Jungle Comics #1 by Chuck Dixon and Kelsey Shannon. Don't do it. Don't do it. Marcus Geiger, thanks for $2. Cecil shills for seashells by the seashore. Yikes, word, nice. Ew, the Mild Thigh Club, that's disgusting. Yeah, erotic frog fiction. All right, look, I just wanted to make sure you guys were okay. Kraken of the Sea, thanks for $2. Cecil wore a skin mask and cut it with a knife. That's real. Honestly, none of that's true, I hope. But I don't know. What's wrong? People are really guys, you have to understand. You're worried that there's something wrong with Chuck. I'm promoting his Kickstarter through negative reinforcement. What is that called? Reverse psychology. That's all. Go ahead and, I want you to back it, I guess. Even though it is published by Antarctic. All right, I have a thing against Antarctic, to be honest with you. GRP Paul, thanks for Canadian $2. Busy playing games, but glad you made it safe. I'm glad too. I'm glad I made it safe. We can rock and roll. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with No, I'm not cranky. I'm not cranky. I'm guys. Cranky? No. Yeah, you guys might be all drunk. Mike S. Miller is here. He says, I went to Toys R Us today and almost bought you 2 dozen Finn action figures to go with your dozen roses. No, thank you. What's a polite way to decline a gift from a fellow Comics Pro? Is it like, do I say no, thank you, or are me and Mike S. Miller close enough to be like, fuck no, don't give me that shit? Like, what? How do I talk to Mike S. Miller about that? They were 70% off, really? Yeah, somehow that makes me want them more, though. Yeah. Mormonism. Lone Wolf, thanks for $2. I live near Fayetteville, Arkansas. Are you here for a con? No, I'm stalking you. I'm here for you. I'm right outside your window right now. I'm not drunk. You guys, you, I'm not. This is how I am naturally. When I'm drunk, I can't form a sentence, and I say stupid things. As you can see, I sound perfectly intelligent, and I am forming sentences perfectly clearly. Edwin Boyette, thanks for $5. How are you, Edwin? Wife just uploaded the video she made for you on Cyberfrog. We think it's fun. Oh, I want to see it. America76 says, you sound like you smell like cheddar. Well, I might now. I haven't had a shower since I got off the plane. I might be drenched in cheddary body mold and fungus. JR, thanks for $2. Did you have too much soy tonight? You're cranky as fuck. I'm not cranky. Why do you guys think I'm cranky? I'm not cranky. Now shut up. Zeke, thanks for $5. Wish I knew you were going to be in Philadelphia this morning. I would have taken a break from working for the Patriarchy to come down to D Terminal and say hi. Yeah, flying out on D Terminal. That would have been nice. I would have liked that. No, I'm not on the toilet. Why? Panda, thank you for $5. I bought up all of Scott Snyder's new comics on your suggestion. Very good so far. Nice to see you up when I'm getting ready for work. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm not drunk at all. No, I'm not I can quit any time. I did quit. I'm not drinking now at all. What do I have? Those are my drinks over there. I had to go to the vending machine because everything's closed. And they didn't have any water. They had no water in the vending machine. I had to look at this blue Gatorade. I had to drink blue Gatorade and Monster. I got to get a Monster. I know you guys are concerned about that. I'm not cranky. No, it's not a beer. I'm not yelling at you either. Yeah, what is sad television? It is. Well, there's a bigger one in the hallway. But I don't watch TV anyway. All I do is watch YouTube. I don't watch TV. I have a TV in my office. I haven't turned it on yet. Lick the butter in the fridge. Well, there isn't any. I would have. There is no butter in the fridge. There isn't any. These guys are just messing with you. Oh, they are? Stop yelling at us. 4067, thank you for $2. Every time you repeat yourself, we have a drink. We have to drink. Well, okay. I do repeat myself. I listen to myself back and I realize that I restate my point. Why do I do that? My videos could be half as long. They could be half as long if I just stop. See, I did it again. They could be half as long if I just stop repeating myself. Yeah, I don't know why I do that. Mitch not putting you up? No, he's in the hotel too. He's down the hall. JR, thank you for $2. FYI, Dulcolax works wonders for constipation. Does it really? You figured that out? Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Another. How would you feel if Zach roasted your book? I'd probably be sad. I'd probably cry. I'd probably cry if he did. I talked to Zach earlier today. He sent me a funny picture of Tim Doyle. I thought it was hilarious. I wonder if anyone at the hotel is having sex, says Chili Peen. No, I don't think so. I see no reason to think that anyone's having sex right now. I repeat myself when under stress. Says Bubba Clem. Yeah, I know, but I'm not under stress when I make videos. I'm very calm and relaxed. Schismatic, thanks for $2. Buy yourself a Red Devil energy drink. That's not nice. But thank you for the $2. Yeah, that nearly killed me. This nearly killed me. Has Cyberfrog hit 350 yet? I don't think so. I haven't looked though. I don't really know. Last I saw, it was like 38. I don't know, 38 or 39. Oh no, it did get to 40. It got over 40. 42. It got to 42 when I stopped looking. Why is Zach not with y'all? He's not invited. Zach isn't invited. He's violent. Zach has a violent temper, and he is not invited. Was it Tim Doyle porn? No, it was just a stupid. Tim, there are a lot of stupid pictures of Tim. We laugh at them. They're funny. Yeah. Mitch is still in here. See, Mitch is like, go to bed, but Mitch is awake. We both have the same meeting tomorrow. Mitch is awake. I don't know why I have to go to sleep. Ethan has STDs from Shimales, says Crimson Blue. All right, fine. I noticed you, Crimson Blue. I know you're trying to get my attention. I don't have any STWs. I don't have any STDs. And if I did, they wouldn't be from Shemales. James Jordan, thanks for $2. Good luck with your endeavor later today, Ethan. Thank you, James. Finally, somebody who is on my side. Finally. Oh, so we're at 343,869. So we're almost at 344. We're almost at 344. It's going to be sad. I think it's going to be very sad for everyone when I get to 300. Cecil had an EVS mask on. Ha ha ha. I'm not doing it. I'm not looking. I'm not looking at Cecil's live stream. If that's what you're trying to get me to do. There's no way I'm doing it. Yeah. Zach has been blackballed. Yo, Zach has been blackballed. He is in Twitter jail. Twitter is no fun without Zach. No, it wasn't Tim Doyle and Mankini. He was stupider than that. JR says you're spending too much time with Scott Mendelson. We're best friends now. Don't say bad things about my best friend Scott Mendelson. Bob Lincoln, thanks for telling us. Did you check to make sure the bed is clean? No. No, I didn't. I didn't even think of that until now. If you don't respond, I assume you're staying at a Ramada. What's wrong with a Ramada? I would stay. No, I wouldn't. Zach punched the midget. Drink whenever you say, yeah. No, because I say that all the time. Travis Nelson, if you're getting hookers, I'm telling you, Andrea. Well, I would expect you to, and I'm not getting hookers. And if I did, go tell Andrea. It would be her business to know. I would not do that. Would not do that to the beautiful Andrea. Okay, look, I am going to go. So many people here are telling me to go to sleep, and all you guys are doing is saying that I'm being mean. All you guys are doing is saying that I'm grouchy. I'm not grouchy. GRP poll, thanks for $2. Why didn't you buy the soy drinks to trash it? What? Nobody's satisfied with my work. People are saying stop shouting. That does make me laugh. Yeah, well, we have to get to 350 because yeah, it'll make it would be a big deal. We'd have beaten Zach. A lot of people are saying F tweets, F Moose. Oh, Tim Doyle's not outside my window. If he was, I'd be like, what? I'd be like, ew, a hairy little midget. EVS and Scott Mendelson sitting in a tree. Yeah, WRITING. Garbage tier articles about Star Wars. That's what I would do if I were hanging out with Scott Mendelson. Yeah, no homo. If I were hanging out with Scott Mendelson, what do you think I would do? A day with Scott Mendelson? If I won a contest where I won a day with Scott Mendelson, you know what I would be doing? I'd be like, can we write trashy articles about Star Wars together? And he'd be like, yeah, let's do it. I'd be like, yes. JR, thanks for $2. Yeah. It's actually, when you wrote that, it sounded like me. I'm not aware that I'm doing that. That's just my transition. That's my transition from thought to thought. All right, guys, look, I love you all. Some of you more than others. Anthony Padilla, thanks for $2. Cecil had a mask of your face on his live stream. Yeah, well, I'm not giving him the attention he so richly... No, not richly. I'm not giving him the attention he so clearly craves. If Cecil craves my attention, he can ask for it like a man. He can come to me and say, Ethan, this is Cecil. I would like your attention. And I'll say, all right, Cecil. But instead, he does it in an underhanded way. He does it in a very underhanded way. Ryan Johnson just replied to me. What the hell is going on? Did Ryan Johnson just reply to me? Did Ryan Johnson just reply to me on Twitter? You got to be kidding me. I just got an alert from Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson replied to you. Ryan Johnson replied to you. What the This is big news. What is all this? This isn't even about me. Notifications. I think he said, yeah. Mentions. Ryan Johnson. This has nothing to do with me. Ryan Johnson, he says. And he looks at pictures of death and suffering. What is he talking about? The difference between Ryan Johnson and George Lucas. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, so he didn't respond to me. This is a death threat, isn't it? Is this a death threat? Is this a death threat from Ryan Johnson? This is a death threat. The difference between Ryan Johnson and George Lucas. I think, Lucas, you don't want to kill Luke. I think you alienate the audience. Lucas, this is a fairy tale. You want everyone to live happily ever after and nothing bad happens to anybody. And then Ryan Johnson goes, oh, really? Look, he goes, oh, really, bitch? Look, crispy critters. Look, hitting a towel rack with your lightsaber. Look, Luke, there goes Luke's hand. Look, there's Yoda dying in bed. That wasn't so bad, though. That wasn't a bad thing that happened to Yoda when Yoda died. That wasn't so bad. Oh, here's more suffering. More suffering. Ryan Johnson has a point. No, he doesn't. He's perfectly round. All right. I love you guys. Jim Bobo, thanks for $2. Get some sleep. F Moose. Yeah. Thanks. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay? All right. Good night.